I've recently returned from a lovely little island holiday off the coast of Brisbane, and I'm refreshed and ready to give you some really cool content. And today we're going to be discussing YouTube ad extensions and how they're going to change the game. Hi, I'm Sam Fields from Matter Solutions, and today we're going to be discussing YouTube ad extensions and how they're going to allow clients to take action on YouTube without disrupting their viewing experience. Before we go any further, I'm going to jump in here and just let you know what an ad extension is. An ad extension is an extension to your ad. Clarification needed? Well, of course. Okay. A good example is your Google search campaigns. Now, when you write your ads for a Google search campaign, there is 3 headlines and 2 descriptions, and the headlines each have 30 characters and the descriptions have 90 characters, which is a bit of a limitation on getting your message across to your potential client. An ad extension on the search network can be a variety of things such as sitelink, location, price, or call extensions. I've mentioned ad extensions in a variety of different videos. I'll put the links in the description below just so that you can check them out. As an avid viewer of this channel, you'd be very well aware that I am a massive advocate for YouTube and video advertising, as it allows you to get your message across to your potential client in a meaningful way, visually and audibly.
I agree. Video is the future. Anyway, I'm going to go back over there now.
Advertising on YouTube has improved immensely in the last few years, and with the YouTube ad extensions, it will fulfill its promise of being the future of digital marketing. Look, call to action extensions on YouTube have been very effective for non-skippable and in-stream ads. Soon, those call to action extensions will be available on the 6-second bumper ads, but I can tell you right now, I've always wanted more. The issue that advertising on the YouTube platform has always struggled with is definitely where people are jumping off the platform to go and see the advertiser's product or service. And of course, YouTube wants you to actually stay on the YouTube platform, because the longer you stay on there, the better the viewing time, and also the more ads you actually see, meaning the more revenue that they get. The issue that I imagine that the geniuses at Google had to contend with is how to keep someone on the platform while also gathering the details for an advertiser so that it doesn't affect the user's viewing experience, but also gains leads for their advertisers. And their current model is limited, and it's almost like a throwback to the old billboard days of advertising, where you would have to rely on a client stopping their activity. In the past, it used to be driving, now it's watching a video, and going to the website, which means that you've jumped off the platform, or simply pausing, which interrupts their viewing experience. So the call to action extension is really cool, but the newer extensions are even cooler. For example, store locator extensions. Now let me just say that a bit slower because it's awesome. Store location extensions. This means that when you're watching a video, the local store of that person can be seen just below the video. Man, that's cool. Imagine your potential client being on YouTube, seeing your YouTube video, and then going and making a straight beeline for the local store where your product or service is. Also imagine that that potential client doesn't have to go to Google, or they don't have to go and view your website. They can go straight to Google Maps and find your product or service where it is in a location. That being said, as with any new feature, there's probably a number of things that you need to be made aware of before you go out and put that on every single campaign that you have. For example, say you had a product that you were advertising Australia-wide from a business that was based in Brisbane. Do you really think it's worth showing a store location to a person that's in Perth for a Brisbane store? If you answered yes after a deep think, then great. If it suits your business model, that's what you should do. But I would wager that it's probably not the best thing, particularly in this early stage of the feature being developed, where people will start looking at it like a novelty, where they're just going to click on it randomly to see what it does. While I do recommend caution, I also want you to keep your mind open to the massive amount of possibilities that are available with this extension. For example, if you have a product that is best suited to sell in store, say white goods or furniture or something with a very big delivery price tag, then this might be the best for you. And what I mean by that is, bam, store locator extension, tight location-based advertising campaign, and there's an ROI. And of course, this can then free up other budget for smaller items that you can send Australia-wide for much cheaper. Sitelink extensions for YouTube are also on their way too. Now, when I wrote this, I was visibly excited. And the reason being is because this is going to change the game, because essentially you can be describing several products and linking them off in varying links underneath the YouTube video, and you can send them directly to the page that you want them to land on to give you their details. Again, if it's handled correctly, Sitelink extensions for YouTube are going to make a massive increase in conversions for all businesses. I saved my favorite new extension to last because, well, man, it's the best. I'm so looking forward to this one. But first, this is a channel plug so that you stick around for longer. Hit like, comment, and subscribe below. My favorite YouTube extension about to be released is, drumroll, form ads. What is a form ad? Well, a form ad is really, really cool because what it does is it allows you as an advertiser to gather a potential client's name and email while they're watching your ad. How cool is that? Look, anyone in the digital marketing realm knew that this was coming along, but it's still worthy of celebration. This means that you can practically tell someone to their face to fill their details in below. Something like this. Hey there, you like this message about this product or service, so you should put your name and email in so I can send you more information and you can get more out of this experience. Put your name and details somewhere here and we'll get back to you. Now, obviously, I don't know where the actual form's going to be below, but you know what I mean. And this means that your YouTube ad can become an instantaneous lead generation tool. Okay, look, my creative mind is going ape in regards to these ad extensions and how I'm going to use them for the future. So my advice to you would be to think long and hard about how you can use them for your business. I've been Sam Fields, you've been awesome. I look forward to seeing you next week. Oh, hang on, like, comment, and subscribe. Do you want that?
No, I'm just not going to cut and let you remember it and then ask that, and we'll have this conversation on the end of the video.
Okay, like, comment, and subscribe.